Hey, how you doing? Are you ready? I hope you're ready. I mean, I know in these times it's kind of hard to say. It's questionable because, but you still got to be ready. You got to be prepared. So let's get into it and find out what I mean by being ready. Yes, peace and blessings and keep up the lessons. Assalamu alaikum. This is your brother Taalib from the Brother Taalib Show. I'm here this evening, early evening, to try to give to you guys some guidance on what's going on in the situation in the news, as far as of things that I've found and also other people have found. But, this is my position of bringing to my viewers and some of you that follow my videos to get a different other perspective on it. So I'm going to get into it. Pretty much what's going on, hold on for a sec, is the first thing, and I'm just get right to it. Swift Russian ban could force Fed to step in. Credit sues, I think it's Sue says, or whatever, who this is, whoever that is. And this is by Benjamin Purvis. I think this is from Yahoo News, something like that. And it says Bloomberg, the decision to exclude various. Hold on, let me move this over a little bit. Hold on. Exclude various Russian lenders, from the SWIFT messaging system could result in missed payments and giant overdrafts within the international banking system and spur monetary authorities to reactivate daily operations to supply the market with dollars, according to Credit Suisse. Like that, I don't know if it's called Suisse or something like that. It's spelled SUISSE Group. AG strategist Zoltan Pazar, if I'm correct. Pazar published a note Sunday examining the consequences for money markets of the decision to take some lenders off SWIFT, which facilitates trillions of dollars of international payments between institutions, drawing comparisons with the 2008 Lehman Brothers Holdings Incorporated failure. I think it might be more to that. No, yeah, okay. Failure and a pandemic related market seizures of March 2020. Posar warns that central banks should stand ready to make markets on Monday again. Exclusions from SWIFT will lead to missed payments and giant overdrafts similar to the missed payments and giant overdrafts that we saw in March 2020. Posar wrote, and this is the bank's inability to make payments due to their exclusion from SWIFT is the same as Lehman's inability to make payments due to its clearing bank's unwillingness to send payments on its behalf. History does not repeat itself, but it rhymes. So basically, what they're saying with that is that there's going to be, repercussions, or there's going to be domino effect. There's going to be a trickle down effect. And in the economy, global economy is what it is going to be. And people are going to be affected throughout the world, let alone here in America. We're pushing to go and try to do this against Russia and this and like this. It's just kind of like just propelling us more into the digital age. That's all it's doing. And alhamdulillah, all praises is due to Allah that those of us who are positioning ourselves into the areas of where we're involved in the digital currency, which is known as cryptocurrency for most of us who invest in the cryptocurrency. Because as far as like CBDCs, central bank digital currencies, that's going to be geared to central government. That's government. That's the government body or the central banks and like this. That's not going to be a free going thing. Everybody has their own control over their own money. Still, when it comes to that, they're still going to be controlling money. But the beauty of what is taking place with cryptocurrency and Bitcoin being the leader of it all is that we have a little more control. And when these things happen, this money is all that money that has to come in that they're going to have to change the direction from SWIFT, they're going to have to put it into other areas. And a good portion of the areas that it's going to go into, and banks are starting to do this, and they're preparing themselves for it. Some of them, like Bank of America, connected with Ripple. Ripple XRP, right? And that it's a banking, as they say, and a lot of people know of it, they call it, that's the banking coin. Some people say it in a more slanderous way, to be insulting to the XRP community. Okay, fine, no problem. I'm not all into that back and forth armies and fighting against each other and the Bitcoin maximalists and these people, the XRP army and these different peoples and Shiba Inu army and all these different groups from the different coins. It makes no sense. It sounds like we're in high school or we're in junior high, making teams against each other and being competitive. Okay, fine. Be competitive in getting your money and getting wealthy. That's all. Just be competitive and pushing yourself to get wealthy. Stop all the foolishness. Or if you start a business and run a business according to the types of opportunities that are there, like blockchain. If you're that far into development and into technology like that to that level, then you can get into that. Or NFT, doing businesses that are thriving and going and starting off, and startups are coming out of that. You know what I'm saying? And then eventually with the merging and coming together of the NFTs and in the metaverse and all that. There's so much areas of business that people can go into because of this industry that's coming out with the cryptocurrency into the world now. And the people are starting to accept it. And as I said, the banks. So it's the banking coin, XRP. And this is what we're looking at. Many of us people and the people who have been doing analyzing of the coin and its capabilities and its technology. Yeah, we're falling right in. Everything's falling right into place. The Great Reset and all of that falling right into place. And I'm trying to make sure I'm in the proper place. And I hope you have. But anyway, back to the rest of the news. Let's see. Okay. Now this one says crypto exchange volume in Ukraine spikes as currency controls introduced. Now what is this saying? Ukrainians are turning to crypto as the central bank limits e-money transfers and cash withdrawals in response to the Russian invasion. So this already happened, but some of you might not have known about this news, but this is what's happening with Ukraine. That's how they're balancing themselves out somehow when their country is almost falling apart because of the war and the invasion of Russia. And Russia is doing their thing as well. I was looking at it, and I didn't post a video, but I was looking at a video, and it was about the gold that the people were getting into and getting involved as well, and how the country how Russia was really buying more gold and trying to get. Excuse me for the noise. I just letting it ring because I'm doing this video. I'm gonna finish it up. Okay, inshallah. So basically, what I'm saying is that we have to realize that the gold, as well as silver, precious stones, precious metals, as well as other assets, other asset classes, are becoming the way out for Russia, the way out for Ukraine. You know what I'm saying? So let's continue to listen a little bit more. Trading value for Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies on popular Ukrainian crypto exchange Kuna surged over 200% earlier today, according to CoinGecko. From under 1 million on February 21st, trading values on Kuna reached highs of 4.8 million today, the highest value seen on the exchange since May 2021, before stabilizing around 2 million. Ukraine introduces currency controls. Tens of thousands of Ukrainians are fleeing the conflict as Russian troops, which is unfortunately, today encircled the Ukrainian capital Kyiv, I think it's Kyiv or Kyiv, from the north, south, and east. The invasion can ultimately force up to 5 million Ukrainians to flee their homeland, according to the United Nations. This is what has happened in the past days. As part of the emergency measures, Ukrainian central bank has suspended the issue of electronic money, the replenishment of the electronic wallets with electronic money, and the distribution of electronic money by issuing banks. The measure is likely to affect hold on, let me try to push this over a little bit. Affect fiat currencies. See? Held in digital accounts through platforms like Vimo, or PayPal. Okay, so the Ukrainian currency, I think is Hryvnia, this week plunged to levels not seen since 2015 when the country was on the verge of default. Ukraine's central bank has responded by suspending the foreign exchange market, limiting cash withdrawals, and imposing a prohibition on the issuance of foreign currency for retail bank accounts. Check that out. Amid the geopolitical upheaval, many Ukrainians have turned to cryptocurrencies. The majority of the people have nothing else to choose apart from crypto. Michael Chobanian, founder of the Kuna exchange, told CoinDesk early in the week, prior to Russia's invasion of Ukraine. He added that we're talking about millions of dollars of cash that wants to go into crypto. On crypto exchanges, Ukrainians are currently paying a premium for Tether's USDT stablecoin, which is pegged to the price of the US dollar. You see? So this is what's going on. This is like almost a forceful adoption, but it's happening. So if that's happening, what do you think is going to happen when the banks and everything starts really being released? Because right now there's a lot of warfare, especially in America, the leader of the world, so-called leader of the world here in my country, yeah. But they are holding back innovation with the Congress, certain parts of the Congress. Some parts of the Congress is for it, some parts are not. And as I would say, the government institutions such as the SEC and the Treasury, they're trying to put in their hardcore coming after the cryptocurrency innovation, but they of course use one particular company to pick and choose from to go after, which was Ripple. Okay, and a lot of people know about that with the XRP case and the SEC against Ripple and all what's going on. But of course, Ripple is in a better position right now. They have a lot of things going for them to almost to a point where they're going to win, more or less. It looks like. But the point again is that this stifling of this innovation is leaving the banks in a dormant state, so they can't make maneuvers to say, okay, well, we're going to go to this coin, XLM, or we're going to go to XRP, or we're going to go to these coins, these banking coins for now, because we don't have our CBDCs in place yet. You know, the government central bank has not officially established that for America, as well as other countries that have done it already. You know what I'm saying? Like China and so forth. So things are being done. The New World Order, Great Reset stuff is in play and is about to be fully there, that we will actually bear witness to most of what's going to be going and taking place. But, you know, that's up to you to really cue in and check into it and see for yourself and do your own research. You know, anything you've heard me say, if you don't believe me and you think it's conspiracy theories or whatever you want to call it, or my opinion, okay, it's my opinion. I'm not a specialist. I'm not a big time analyst, financial analyst, or advisor. So, you know, don't get me incorrect on that. I'm not coming to you with any of that like I'm professional. But I do know what I've learned, and I've learned from some of these people. So I know what's going on. I've learned economics. I took economics in school for a little while. I learned certain things that I do know to be able to tell you what's going on and give you some knowledge. So it's up to you. You can take it or you can leave it. But basically, as I say, do your own research. And like I say, when I come in and I introduce myself, I say peace and blessings and keep up the lessons. So that's what you have to do. Keep up your lessons, people. Don't just be blind following. Not myself included. All right. So anyway, y'all have a great evening. I'm gonna leave you because I gotta go and get myself prepared to break my fast. I'm fasting, you know, on this day, which is a fasting day for one of the prophets of Islam, Yunus alayhi salam, and we you know kind of take as Muslims we follow his fast as a commemoration and as a sunnah of him, and that is also part of the Muslims as a whole. For the Muslim, as far as even the Prophet bringing the Ramadan and the fasting during Ramadan, which is coming soon. So it's like almost a preparation throughout the year that you can do this fast and fast his days that he fasted, Yunus, which is also known as um, 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 what's his name? Hey, I can't remember saying it in English. His name. But anyway, let me get off from that. That's some of you people get a little scared with the religion and all that, and that's why I guess that's why some of my views are a little bit down there because oh, he's too religious. So I'm gonna leave you off on that. Not trying to come at y'all with too much religion. Anyway, that's it. I appreciate you listening. Don't forget to thumbs up, share, and if you're not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe and get in on all the juicy stuff that's coming, inshallah. All right, brothers and sisters, peace and blessings. Keep up the lessons. Assalamu alaikum.